Surprise, motherfucker.
That's right. We're back. For those who caught the opening when I first started my broadcast, I didn't have my microphone muted, and then I quoted Jack Baker out of nowhere from Resident Evil 7, where he's like, "I'm gonna kill every one of you." I saw that the mic was on, and I was like, "Oops." It just gave me a good laugh. Anyway, hi everyone. Hope yeah, I know. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Dragoon. I think this is the 9th stream. This one's gonna be a short one because I started a little late. Had some obligations to do today, so short stream. So I probably won't even take a break for this one. I think it's just gonna be like an hour and a half before I go to bed. So I'll probably go straight through. But yeah, let's jump back into it. Yeah, normally I have this more over here. There we go. Gotta get the giant fuzzy cock in position. I mean, what?
What? What the fuck?
Please insert disk 2. Is it gonna do that every time we load our file now? Because the game just assumes you're starting up disk 1 every time. Unlike the PS3 with the PS1 ports, where you could actually just set which disc you were playing and then it saved until the next time you changed it. So every time you started up the game and you loaded a save file from like disc 2 or 3, it would just go right away, right? That obviously isn't going to happen for this one. Because it's just a more sort of flimsily cheaper ported thing. Anyway, for PS4 and PS5, I mean, I finally found the Stardust that I'm missing. It is not this table. It is actually this one here. It's not here now because it's nighttime and they put it away. When I come back in the day, though, there's gonna be a little round thing. It didn't look like a table to me. And I did mash X. I mashed X all over this. Like that. Can I still get it now? No. I was mashing X all over this, but even in the video I saw that the person had trouble getting it. They did this like a couple times. They kept repositioning dart just to get it. So it's like kind of janky, basically. That's why I kept missing it. And I kept thinking it was that table down there, you know? This one right here. But yeah, so I finally know which one it is, what the guys were referring to. I found it through, as I said I was going to, I looked it up on YouTube. I found the whole video guide on YouTube for all the Stardusts. So if I ever get stuck on one where I'm like, what the hell is this person saying? Or maybe I'll just go straight to that guide now, from now on. Even on stream, I don't care, fuck it. I'll just open it up and look at it whenever we reach a new town. Because it'll save a lot of time. Because I spent way too much time trying to find this shit yesterday. But yeah, I'll do that from now on. I'll just use this guide to see like when's the next time, like the next town where there's gonna be Stardust. Because from what I've seen, Stardust are always in peaceful places like cities and towns, right? The next city, I guess you could say, that is gonna have Stardust is Danao, which we've heard them talk about already. But once we get there, I'll just open up that video and find the Stardust real quick. There's only 2 in that one, so I'll still probably read the guide just to see if I should wait until certain story events happen, but that'll pretty much be it. Anyway, fuck it, let's keep going. Aside from Stardust and shopping, there's not much else to do at this point. We're free to like move forward with the story. So let's do that. The fuck are you? I'm not suspicious looking at all. I'm a regular citizen who just came out to feel the night breeze. Okay. I call,
Holy shit!
on that. All the houses are sealed up. Oh, he's definitely a fucking crook. Definitely a bandit, for sure. Good thing everybody here locks their doors, much to this person's dismay. Alright, so this previously locked door is now open. The one with the planetarium looking thing up top. Shayna says this must be the house next door. Yes. Right next door to the bar we were in. Definitely. I wonder if Mr. Fester's in. Hell of a name. We're politely ringing at least. Maybe not. Dart says the lights are on though. And it says, let me see. Mr. Faster, are you home? Yes, I am. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was admiring the moon.
Bruh.
Well, I guess that makes sense considering, yeah. Come on in, please, let's talk inside. Nice. We got discount Bugenhagen and discount Cosmo Canyon in this little seaside town. Dart says, we're here to ask you about the moon that never sets. Lester says, oh, about the moon that never sets. Wait here for a minute. Let me get some materials. Scooting over here. You're interested in a weird matter. Of course, I cannot make judgments about other people. His way of saying I don't judge. Please take a look at this. The map of my wiener before they built this place.
What? In astronomy, a moon that never sets cannot exist.
Cannot exist?
That's right. Stars travel the sky by catching the winds of time.
Is that Dart?
But this moon isn't affected by time. It never moves day or night. That's why it's called the moon that never sets. After counting 108 years, when the moon that never sets glows red, a moon child descends upon the earth to fill the world with holy bliss. A poem of yore telling the fate given by the moon. However, what we really get is the spawning of destruction and fear, that is, the Black Monster.
Black monster.
Why a demon, not a blessing? What does it mean? The mystery has yet to be resolved.
Interesting. Dart's voice, when he's not just doing the addition stuff, is very different, isn't it? Is it the same voice actor? They sound similar enough, I guess. But maybe it's the way it's recorded, or maybe it's a different actor. He does sound very different from, you know, when he says something like crush dance or something. It's like the same way of speaking, but it sounds like it's delivered by a different voice actor. Could be the same one though. Anyway, I should have said discount Cosmo Canyon when we saw the planetarium yesterday at the. It was at the church, right, in the center of town. That planetarium was nowhere near as scenic as the one in Cosmo Canyon. Obviously, I should have said it there. But this place with the telescope works well enough. Albert says, "I never imagined we would be able to." Excuse me. I never imagined we would be able to get some information on the Black Monster here. Buster says, did you find this useful? Dana says, yes. You think so too, right, Dart? Buster says, very good. It is a pleasure to be helpful to such a beautiful lady. Of course. Is this coming from a place of like jealousy or something? I feel like whether it is or it isn't, I feel like Shayna will take that as, you know. Let's see. Ignore. Was that the negative answer? I'm hoping ignore means like he won't be bothered by it, but he could just this could be the opposite, where he's like trying to ignore it because he's trying to pretend he didn't get bothered by it. Which is it? Okay. Oh, it's getting late. I have to hurry up or I will be making the princess wait. Okay, now I have to see what the other answer would have resulted in. For science, you said who is beautiful? Tina says, hey! I knew she would take it that way. I picked the right answer. I guess there are many ways to see things. Oh my god, Dara, you can...
You bastard!
Shayna says, whatever!
Son of a bitch!
Dara says, stop it! Ashel says, having a good friend is beautiful. It makes me envious. That was the funnier outcome for sure. Because it's basically like calling Shayna ugly. Oh, that was fucked up. Damn, Dart. That's why I didn't pick that answer, because I didn't want to be an asshole to her. But it was pretty funny, though. I think I'll just keep it, because that was hilarious. Leslie says, oh, it's getting late. I have to hurry up, or I will be making the princess wait. It's hard to eat only by astronomy. I'm acting as the governor of Princess Lisa as well. Oh, if you want to take a look at the moon that never sets, go upstairs and take a look through the telescope. It's set in the direction of the moon that never sets. Now I am heading to the castle. Okay, see you, buddy. Wait, what? Damn it, stop. Many things I just placed carelessly. I was pushing it one too many times. Ugenhagen never did let us use the telescope in either game. Not in the original, not in Rebirth. Damn. Alright, let's see what happens here. I'm just glad I interpreted those answer choices correctly. I was like, the bottom answer is being an asshole to Shayna. And yeah, I was right. Gar says, this is the moon that never sets. Beautiful in a very dark and mysterious kind of way. Well, there were no subtitles, but from what I did manage to interpret, I assume correctly from, you know, the audio and all that, was that once, I don't know how often he said, but that moon like changes color or something, and then the black monster descends or appears and wreaks havoc. Hopefully they'll recap it in actual text form. You can see the moon right there on the edge of the telescope over to Dart's left. Like a projection of what the telescope sees. Like a 3D hologram of it. I was about to say, okay, now where to? And I actually almost pushed L1 instinctively, thinking of Mega Man Battle Network, where you push L, the shoulder button, to talk to Mega Man so he tells you where to go, or gives you a hint. I literally almost did that. My brain is starting to equate this playthrough with Mega Man Battle Network. That's a callback considering that was almost a whole year ago from now. Yeah, we're almost in November, and I think I started the Battle Network series in November, December, maybe. Wooden table and chairs on the roof. Okay, I think I know which one it is. Okay, cool. It's over here. Like, I'm not gonna wander around aimlessly. If I missed when he told us where to go, I looked at the guide, so... Nello says, welcome. I am Nello, the representative of the Green Project, turning the brown barrens to green, the deserts to forest. Okay. Don't be so shy. You too wish to bring green back to the earth, don't you? Yes, we do, actually. Dar says, yes, we do. Nello says, I thought so, but it's already late. It'll take a whole night to explain my plan. Dar says, a whole night, hmm? But actually, it's okay with us, isn't it? were in trouble because there was nowhere to stay for the night. We're not allowed to leave town either. Yeah, the curfew. Nella says, I see. I have plenty of time to tell you about the green project tonight then. Albert says the revegetation of the desert is a very interesting issue. Nella says, right. In principle, the relationship between humans and the earth should be. Aina looks interested in something over there. Also, he's right about that, yeah. Anyway, Dart says, watching the buds? Aina says, maybe. After she got startled, of course, she was like, "Ah!" They are some kind of flower buds. I've never seen anything like this. I wonder how they bloom. I think Dart and Shayna are pretty cute. The way he can tease her if you choose to be be a prick with your answer choices. Dart says you're excited about it, aren't you? Talking about buds, you've always liked to see flowers blooming. Anna says you remember that. Like she's kind of shocked, like you remember that? He's like, yeah. Nella says humans should grow up surrounded by greenery. It does have a calming effect on us, yeah. It is like our preferred habitat. Albert says exactly. Green not only gives peace of mind, but brings us marvelous things. Yeah, like this is actually some real shit. Like, they've studied enough psychology to see that green coming from like natural plants and vegetation, like that sort of greenery, landscapes, even if it's just a drawing, a painting, something like that, does have like a subtle calming effect on the human mind. And well, the evolutionary theory is because when we see that, it represents life, abundance, as opposed to the opposite, a barren wasteland, you know, where it's like, we're probably not going to find resources to stay alive here, so not good, right? You see green vegetation, it's like the opposite of that. You're like, oh, okay, there's probably food to eat, you can probably find something to eat, yada yada. So it has a calming effect. That's probably why we like to relax in the great outdoors, as they call it, in places that are green. Like a lot of national parks that are popular have a lot of green vegetation, you know, filled with plant life, forests. I'm sure there are groups that enjoy like desert regions too, but I don't think I hear about those as much. I don't really hear people go like, oh, have you gone to that national park that's like just a giant desert? Not a lot of people really. Not a lot of people that I've met who travel and do those things will talk up a desert as much as like a green place, you know, somewhere that has vegetation. Nello says fruits, vegetables, delicious air, all are brought by greenery. Yeah, we clearly have a bias as humans towards that. Rose says, I guess they really will talk until morning. Well, fuck that, I want to sleep. Michelle says the king has such curiosity. That's a good thing. King can't rule without perspective, as Sid would say from FF15. So yeah, Tara says I hope we can fill Celis with green someday. Yeah, that place is fucked up. Shayna says yes. Albert says the issue here is how to promote the greening. Nello says that's the key issue. The research requires a lot of money. They're still yapping. But yeah, we need our sleep, y'all. Can't function without proper sleep. Not well, anyway. Not ideal. And now we're locked out. Kicked us out and said, fuck off. Oh. Tara says there are no signs of Lloyd after all. Dana says, I cannot imagine that Emperor Dole told us a lie, even though he was trying to kill us until the last moment. Really? But she's, you know, she is still right to assume that, given the actual context of what's going on with Lloyd and all that. It's, you know, in any other situation, I'd be like, really? But yeah, she's kind of got a point. Albert says, in his last moments, my uncle was himself again. I think we can trust the information that Lloyd headed for Tiburon. So we should assume that we crossed paths with Lloyd. Dart says, so where in the world? Where in the world? Rose says, in any case, the king is getting along with a motley crew like us. Michelle says, I was concerned at first. I even imagined that we were going to be pushed around by the king's ego. Albert says, please, stop teasing me, both of you. What I would like you to do is just treat me as an equal, as a friend, traveling together. Dana says, Dart is not good at speaking with courtesy. He gets cramps in his tongue when he tries for a long time. Now she's bullying him back.
You suck!
Dart says, I appreciate your solicitude, Your Majesty. Well, he's trying. Albert says, let's stop using that Your Majesty. We will be in trouble if anybody hears that. He's not wrong. That could invite trouble. Anyway, the priority is to pursue Lloyd. Indeed. This is not the only town in Tiburon. If my memory is correct, there should be a town called Danao along the North Sea shore. Shayna says, let's go there now. Bar says, okay, let's leave as soon as possible. Right on, let me go get the Stardust that I missed. Yeah, see that screen they were in? I thought that's where we would go next if I went here, but then it just takes you right outside. Okay, so it's not see, that doesn't look like a table to me. I don't even know what the fuck it is. It's so low res. It's so low resolution, man. There, finally. Oh, it's
Surprise, motherfucker.
He's pulling his...
it has a good soap smell. So I did this. Like, I'm pushing X pretty rapidly, and it never popped. I did this several times yesterday. And only now that I looked directly at it and stood here did I get it. Like, see, like right there. It doesn't do, it's like you have to be standing still for this one. Oh, never mind, there it goes. I guess it was just that picky. And then I would come do the same thing over here because I was thinking it meant this table. That's fucking annoying. Well, I already shopped and everything, so I guess we can just get the fuck out of here. The guy didn't mention anything else, like, special to go looking for in town, so let's just head out. The Barons. Yeah, I like the new music. Let's. Baroa. I guess we'll keep Peshel for now. Actually, usually I look up what the hell's gonna happen at the next boss fight, so... Recommended party is Shayna and Hashel for the next boss fight, and it seems to be almost immediately. Yeah, as soon as we get into the place. Holy shit, okay. Okay, let me read some of the strats. Why Shayna and Hashel? It's short. One of the moments in the game where Shayna truly shines. Using Star Children on these bandits will be a glorious sight to see. Barring that, using Dancing Rays also a nice substitute. And anyone can use that. I'm assuming these are items that I don't have. Like magic items. Okay, attack Mappy first. Oh. Can't combat move. An instant kill move that kills its recipient regardless of HP. This is not the... well, this is the first time it's a real issue in the game because it's during an MSQ battle, yeah, but... that fucking robot used it on me like 3 times just outside of, Kazis. In the last chapter, it was fucking annoying. Dart got killed like twice. Or 3 times. Unless you have a talisman? You won't find one for a while. It's very frustrating when it happens. Use Angel's Prayers or Shayna's Moonlight to revive them. So that's why you bring her along. Because this next boss has fucking... instant kill attacks. Alright. Alright, Albert, I guess you're getting benched for a little bit. Shayna and Hashel. Make sure she's fully geared up correctly. I'll give her the... What did Albert have? He still has the spirit cloak on. The therapy ring. Night shield, therapy ring. Night shield. Maybe I'll... How much does he do? 74 total. Guard does 58. The Hashel hits a little stronger, like he's a little bit stronger offensive-wise. It didn't say I should, The Barrens, the first thing this guide writer says is I hate this place. That's it. And then it just says go to the right to get something for Hashel and then boss fight. It didn't give any special prep for this, so I guess I'll just do my own thing and give Hashel some deeps. He needs the power wrist. Sure, I'll risk it. Dark can continue being the tank with the night shield. Shayna will auto heal with therapy ring. Okay, we're good. 172. Let's switch back to Volcano for this. Stronger attack. And then same with you. Flurry of sticks. Alright. We're set. Quick save. I believe it was in slot 2. Acquired warrior dress. Oh yeah, that was the one for Hashel. It's literally what the guide just told me, but I zoned out so much that I didn't even pay attention. And realize that I should put that on right now. Excellent. Time to kick some ass. Guess the ambush wasn't right away.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Damn!
Fuck!
What a prick. He's gotta build that SP. Star Children, new magic. Got it just in time. I think that's what he was referring to in the guide. So now she's got 2 SP bars as Dragoon for her Dragoon form, yeah. You can do 2 turns.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Mappy says, hee hee hee, are you dating those girls in a place like this? Yes, Shayna and Rose are my harem, and I take them out to dates like this so they can beat the shit out of people like you. Dara says, who are you? Mappy says, hee hee hee, did you hear that? They are asking us who we are. They look familiar too. Garage Gang A. I guess they think we are a bunch of doctors. Garage Gang B says should be a quack. Ha ha ha. Shit, where is it? I missed it. A little late, but. Happy says surprise, surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
We are the one and only Garage Gang. Okay. I mean, that name means nothing to me. We're so bad we scare ghosts back to hell. Still never heard of you. Dart says they have no class. The gang member says, hey, what did you say? Yo, Mappy, how should I cook these dumbheads? What are we, kindergarten? Mappy says, well, I know what. Let's get a reward of money in the bimbos. Okay, so they really want the women. No wonder they were talking about them when we first showed up. These guys are lecherous. Albert says, we have nothing to give you, but if you insist, how about a miserable ending for you? Happy says, stop yapping like that. Just leave your valuables. It's that simple. But you also said you wanted to take the women. Lars says, get out of our way. We don't have time to play with you. Rose says, this is your last chance. Get out of our way or you'll need a real doctor. Mappy says, go out. Actually, more like, I'm totally pissed. Smash their heads, will you, brother?
You son of a bitch!
Well, here we go. Crafty thief. All right, Mappy, you're going down. Of course. How much for that? Dart says vanished? The guide said I could actually hit him a couple times before he disappeared, but I guess he can just disappear on the first one. Let's save up for a special if we can. Really? Try that again.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
There we go. More hassle, man. Fill up that SP, Shayna. Well, I have the auto heal on her. Jesus.
Take that! Flurry of sticks!
One down. Two to go.
Yes!
Damn it.
Yes!
Really? Son of a bitch.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Suck!
Yes, I know. He slit my throat! No wonder it's an instant kill attack. Can't combat. Man, we almost had a special. Alright, Shayna will revive him when I change the Dragoon form for her. And since we're not gonna do... Well, maybe if he gets up, we'll have time. No, but Shayna's gonna use up her... Oh yeah, fuck it. Let's just use an Angel's Prayer. We have plenty anyway. Get up, Dart. Unlike a Phoenix down, it does the same as a healing potion. Recovers half your HP, so you won't have to waste another turn healing, at least.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
His animations remind me of a hunter from Resident Evil. There we go. You're going down, asshole. I really like Shayna's. I like the white silver color scheme that it has going with a little touch of blue. Also, the wings are really nice. The shells is another good one that I like. That sort of bright purple. Really fucking cool looking. Oh, when she leveled up and got new magic, she got more MP. That's why she's now at half. She was at 20 out of 20, but then after that last battle from earlier, she's at 20 out of 40 now. Star Children. Light strength 25% on all. Okay, let's see. Go get him, girl. Like, she's also... Her with her Dragoon armor is on the box cover art for the game, which is also the title.
Star Children.
The, what do you call it? The little icon on the PS5 for when you select the game. And I've always thought it looked really cool since I was a kid. Her armor is one of my favorite designs. Alright, that was something. What do you got, Hajel? Atomic Mind. 50% thunder damage on a single target. Well, that ain't gonna do much, because he's thunder, from what I'm saying. Oh, or is that dark? No, that's darkness. Let's see it. Unfortunately, he doesn't wear the armor as cool as Emperor Dole, because Emperor Dole had 2 swords. And those swords really added to it. Hold on, I talked over him. I can rewind though. What'd he say?
Atomic Mind!
Atomic Mind! Yeah, he definitely wears it differently from Dole. The way Dole wore that armor reminded me of a different one that we haven't seen yet. And we won't be seeing for a long time. I think I'll save Dart's magic. I don't know when we're gonna find another place to rest after this for a while, so... Maybe I'll just double back. It's not that far away. Yeah, let me see. Cheat a little and look ahead in the guide. Where are we, No, even if you don't double back, we're literally getting to the next town right after this just by continuing forward. Okay. Well, then there we go. And I can use this shit. We're gonna have somewhere to rest. 50% single, 24% all, 75% single. Final burst, go for it. I'm gonna fuck you up. That's pretty cool. Well, she can't afford it. Let's see what her normal attack is. Oh, right. Even in this form, she gets no special additions or anything. I would have healed Dart, but seeing as how you can just one-hit kill anybody at any moment, it was kind of like... Oh, she killed him! Finish him off, Dart.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Hold! Wow! It's my fault! I won't do it again. Please forgive me. Just kidding.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I forgot this happened until that moment. What's this?
Son of a...
He's running for it.
Fuck!
Nice camera angle there. He has one graphics though. Total vanishing. Nice. The thing he did, basically. Well, son of a bitch. It wasn't until he literally hit Dart and his Dragoon Spirit went flying out that I remembered that this happened. I was like, ah, shit, that's right. Dart's not gonna have Dragoon form for a long time. Or at least I remember it being a long time. But again, I've misremembered a few things in this game already from when I last played it as a kid. I've misremembered things taking longer and being harder. Yes, it wasn't lost on me. Than they actually are. Albert says he's gone. Art says it's my fault for not being careful enough.
Fuck!
Rose says a Dragoon Spirit being stolen is the last thing I wanted to have happen. She really values them. Albert says, anyway, let's move on to Danao. We might find out something about the Garage Gang when we get there. All we can do. Maybe this is why that guy was like, I hate this place. After the battle, the thief Mappy manages to steal a red-eyed Dragoon Spirit from Dart. I'm glad I didn't read that. It wouldn't have caught me by surprise. Before take a right. Go in the doorway for a recovery ball. Then go back down and follow the path till you get the chest with 50 gold and head on out to the world map and head north to Danao. Okay. I'm glad I went all out with Dart's magic then, because he really won't be using it for a long time. Damn. Oh, I see. Fuck. Camera angle perspective is fucking with me, man. I got hella got by that. There we go. Yeah, that's the downside of pre-rendered backgrounds. That can happen. No sense of depth depending on how they're drawn or painted. Managed to get away without a battle. Okay. And now, the Flower City. We're gonna meet Aerith? Okay. Let's get it in. Three. Well, welcome to Danao, the Flower City. It certainly is. Dana says thank you. The girl says thank God. You don't look like bandits. Your clothes are so filthy that at first I thought you might be. Well, that happens on the road. You travel, you get dirty. Albert says we really are covered in dust. Natural the girl would be mistaken. And most people don't think about it much, but the way heroes like this travel in these, these RPGs that we play, they would be pretty fucking filthy between one town from the next. It's not like traveling in real life where we get, and at least in first world countries, you get to travel in luxury inside of a fucking car, a train, or a plane or whatever, and you don't get that dirty. Not how it was back in the day, before those modern conveniences. You get hella dirty. Even if you didn't like roll around in dirt or anything, it didn't matter. Just by not having that shelter of like a car, a train, or a plane or something like that, you'll get dirty. I guess the only people who still experience that now would probably be bikers, most likely. The ones who travel on motorcycles. They can end up hella dusty by the end of a long trek. Dana says, don't stare at me like that. Oh, she's self-conscious about being dirty now? Dar says, it's not that bad. Rose says, we don't have time for fooling around like that. She's desperate to find the Dragoon spirit. Ashel says, are you jealous? Oh, shit! Gonna piss her off. Rose says, I'm just concerned about the Dragoon spirit.
Come on, dude, bullshit.
Actually, it's probably true, but still felt appropriate. No! What are you gonna do? We are deciding now. Did the laugh for me. As I expected. You are one of the sacred sisters of what? Mil Sasal? Don't know if I pronounced that right, but aren't you? You have such a pretty face, don't you? Great! Selling her will make us rich! Don't make a noise and we won't harm you. So, somebody help! First thing she did. Oh, gentlemen over there, please. Just go away or you'll be sorry. Oh shit, he's pulling out the sword. Are you gonna get in our way?
You bastard!
Please continue.
What?
If you don't mind dying. Now he's threatening them. You are the one to die.
Fuck!
Surprise, motherfucker.
What did you do? Shall I continue? They ran off. But please wait. I don't know who you are, but thank you very much for helping me. It's nothing. Oh, please, let me at least have your name. It's Lloyd. I was gonna try to throw in a joke there, but I lost it. I was gonna like just say something to pump up his ego, just be like, it's Lloyd, anime hero extraordinaire. It didn't come to me in time though. I was just like, fuck, I got nothing. Wink, the third sacred sister, says, my name is Wink. I'm a sacred sister of Mil Sasao. Don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Oh, Lloyd. Now she's all infatuated. My hero! She's moist.
He's pulling his...
She's pulling... or wants to be pulling on something. Maybe. Anyway. Okay, we got Stardust, too. Top pull on the left for a Stardust? I'm going to the video. Already I'm lost. Like, what top pull? What the fuck are you talking about? I said I was gonna do this just to save time. I'm doing it. History. Alright, be careful because you might hear an echo from the video. I have my desktop audio at 80% for the soundboard, so it shouldn't blast, but just giving you a warning. Okay, it was quiet. Yeah, we're good. There, I muted it. Let's start us 5, 6, 7. Oh, it's showing some that we can't get until later. Spoilers, bro. It was around this time of the game's story where I started watching last summer when Background RPG Gaming, that Twitch channel, had it playing, so at this point, I mean, I wasn't sitting there watching it till the very end. I would come drop in once in a while because it's a long game, so I actually I think it took a couple days for him to get through it. I've only seen like bits and pieces of the game from this point forward. But I hadn't seen anything before this, at least. So there might be some parts where I'll be like, oh, it's this part. But then there's still gonna be others where I forgot about this because I didn't see it last summer. Anyway, Stardust number 1 from the start. Examine the second pool on the left. What? Oh, that's what you mean by pool. I was looking for like a big pool where you swim in. It means these things here. See? Much faster with a video guide. Oh, in the water. Stardust. Otherwise I could have sat here 30 minutes running around looking for a pool. Like a big one. Okay, where's the next one? In the mayor's house, examine the sink/basin in the top left. Lynn's letter is required to enter here the first time. Story progress item. Okay, so I see where it's at least. Okay, cool. Well, let me see. Let me finish seeing exactly where it's at so I don't have to reference the video again. Fancy house. Oh good, they skipped the story stuff. Spoilerless. I see where it's at now. Okay. Cool. I'll probably just leave the tab open, but I'll leave the video paused. That should be good. Alrighty then. Get on with it then. Well, where should we go? Consulting the written guide on that. Into the house to the right, where a woman named Kate informs the party that her fiance Lynn left to have words with the bandits. Over here. The party takes the letter to Lynn. Takes the letter Lynn left to show the mayor. Okay, and that's when we'll get the Stardust. Kate says, "Oh, why did you go, Lynn?" Should have been without the comma, I feel, but why did you go, Lynn? We're having a wedding soon. It's impossible to have a talk with the Garriches? I don't know. Or Garricks? I don't know how to pronounce it. Who are you? Okay, it's Marvin. Rescue survivors in the other rooms. Dart says, don't worry, we're not bandits. This song really reminds me of one with a similar vibe in Legend of Legaia. Kate says, really? Jaina says, there's something wrong, isn't there? Albert says, we might be able to be of some help. Tell us. Please. Back over here. Kate says, okay. It all started this morning. When I finished my errands and came home, Lynn was gone. In his letter, it says he's going to persuade the gang to pull themselves out of Danao. I'm supposed to wait for him at home. Dar says he left the letter. Kate says, I have an idea. If I show this letter to the mayor, he might do something to help. The mayor is Lynn's father. Dar says, I see. Let's bring this to the mayor. You have to wait for Lynn here. Kate says, oh, thank you. Hard letter from Lynn. Hey. Lynn is the son of the mayor, so if you show that letter to the mayor, he might be able to do something for us. Oh, Lynn, come back safe. Roger that. Don't worry, lady, we'll find him. Maybe. Hey, look, it's one of those pricks. I think he was here already, I just didn't notice him. This city belongs to us. If you want to survive in this city, don't mess with us. This city is too pretty for your kind. I'm gonna fuck up your leader, and then I'm gonna fuck you up if you don't leave. Bow wow wow, bow wow wow. I forget the rest of the lyrics. This is the way to the mayor's house. I won't let any suspicious people pass through here. I don't know why I gave him that accent. You don't look so suspicious. Go on. I don't think I even needed to talk to him. Peace. What's up? Butler says you cannot meet the mayor because he is busy. I'm sorry, but please come back some other time. Dora says, can you take a look at this letter? This is Dragoon University. Why there? Please, come in. Resist. Butler says, Mayor, a horrible thing has happened. It's about Mr. Lin. I was waiting for that. Mayor of Donal says, what kind of man would venture to face the garage gang by himself? Butler says, I didn't know Mr. Lin was that consumed with. It was my fault for not realizing it. I bet Miss Kate is very stressed. You must go. As the mayor, I don't want you to be involved in this. Dart says we're already involved. The gang took something very important away from me. Where did they come from? They are from the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, but we don't know anything about them other than that. Butler says that place is very dangerous. They say nobody can come back once they enter the valley. Mayor says, Butler, don't say that. Lynn went there. Butler says, now we have to gather the people of Donau and form a rescue team. Mayor says, and then what will happen to the city? The gang might take over the city. Or says, let us do it. Shayna says, you were planning to go anyway, weren't you? Yeah. Mayor says, oh, it is encouraging to hear that warriors like you are going. See, they can tell we're badasses already. Just by looking at us. Now I can face those punks in our city with courage. Yeah. Right on, man. I don't know how much people trust my word, but I will do the best I can. The mayor is right. We will fight against the gangs. Wow. Artist. Okay. Guess we have our courses set. Wait, what? Shit. I'll be brave and fight against the gang. We're counting on you for Lynn. What? I just want to talk to this guy. Please save Lynn's life. Okay. Sneeze warning. Oof. I think we're good. Alright, now what? Something else is about to happen. Hey you, Alki! How dare you touch my ass? Honestly, the word ass just has a better ring to me. So I ad-lib that in, and I probably will continue to. I know they probably just didn't use it because they're censoring it. Because back then they were a little bit more strict on language to keep the rating down. Probably did say ass, but you know, they just, the localization put butt. We saw things like that in FF7, the original game. And now in the remake and rebirth, they curse all kinds. But yeah, I think it just has a better ring to it, and I don't know why it's any really not that much more offensive, honestly, than butt. So I'm just gonna say ass. So she says, "Hey, you, Alki! How dare you touch my ass?"
What?
Don't be silly.
What the fuck?
Why would I dare to touch the ass of a kid like you? I just saw the name on the first sentence of what was gonna happen next, and I knew who it was. What did you say?
What? You bastard!
I could forgive you if you'd admit that I'm too sexy to ignore and apologize.
You son of a...
Huh? Is this kid dreaming or what? I can't stand it anymore! Oh, now she's pissed. Oh, I played the right sound effect.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Ouch! You don't know who we are? I know. You think you can get away with it? Let me see. I think so. Oh no, they're scared. Her confidence. Darn! You'll pay for this! I won't be paying you. Doesn't she have a better way to say goodbye? Are you one of the garage gang? You want me to smash you too?
You bastard!
Platinum hair, same as Lloyd. The rest is different. Got a giant hammer. That's definitely a different weapon choice. Are you maybe one of my groupies? Don't seem like it though. He's not wearing much either. But you know, PS1 graphics, so whatever. You guys are some strange group of people. What's your name? Dart says it's Dart. Meru says mine's Meru. I'm the best dancer in Danao. Ah, that explains the slut glam dancer. We've all seen that in FF14. Dancers with slut glams, nothing new. It fits the theme of the job. We all know that. Hell, even I use that for my female characters.
What?
Anyway, Rose says we don't have time for playing with a kid. We don't have time for playing with a kid. Albert says I agree. We can't waste any time if we are going to help Lynn. Dana says sorry, but we gotta get going. So this is gonna be the Yuffie insert? The kid of the group? Because of the way she acts? Mara says, you said Lynn? Then you guys are gonna rescue Lynn. Dar says, how did you find out about that? Mara says, because I heard it from Kate. The people in the city are all chickens, right? So I was gonna make a raid on their hideout. Then those bastards gave me a hard time. I guess they didn't take me seriously because I'm alone. A wink and a smile and a hammer. I wasn't able to read the trophy for the last boss fight because, you know, dialogue was happening. Mara says, you know what? I'm gonna go with you guys. And that's why we got the trophy. We got a new party member. Mara says, hey, you don't need to make such a face. Rose says, just leave her alone. Let's go. Mara says, hold on. Do you guys know where the hideout is? Garth says it's somewhere in the Valley of Corrupted Gravity, isn't it? Mara says, wow, how naive. You make it sound so easy, but you cannot go through such a mell of a... I think that's a mistranslation. Through such a hell of a mess kind of place, but they said through such a mell of a hess. Yeah, it's definitely not translation per se, but it's a typo. You can't go through such a hell of a mess kind of place without a person like me who's totally knowledgeable and totally pretty. It's definitely the Yuffie of this game. It's 100% the Yuffie insert. It's just... Mara says, besides, you need the permission of the king just to enter the valley. Don't you know that? I already talked to him. Wait, unless she means from a different... Oh wait, I think, no. She refers to the king of like this whole area, which would be back in Floods, right? Shayna says, what are we gonna do, Dart? This girl is serious. We're gonna do the Yuffie exchange. We can't take you. No, you can't come. Okay, we have the rewind feature. Let's explore all options. My first instinct is, oh well, you can come, but that's too easy. Let's see what happens if we say no. And then I'll rewind. We cannot take you. Dart says we can't take you. Mary says, why is that? It's too dangerous for you. Dart responds. Mary says, don't treat me like a kid!
You bastard!
You son of a...
Mary says, it's not fair! I want to go with you guys! I want to rescue Lynn! I played the soundboard enough. You get the point.
Bruh.
Dart says, oh well, you can come. I think that was the funnier response. Rose says, are you serious? Dart says, we can trust her intentions to rescue Lynn. Besides, we don't know the place. We might need a guide. Mero says, right! He's completely right.
Bruh.
Mero says, now, let's go! Beautiful dancer Meru. Or Meru. And friends, form a posse for dealing with the Garage Gang. She's narrating. Yeah, she's exactly like Yuffie. Like, shameless copy-paste, actually. But I mean, that's because, you know, Yuffie is a character trope. She's not, like, original. Her personality type is a trope, so... The brat. I think I said it during Rebirth playthrough, yeah. She's the brat. Character type. Okay, so I'm guessing You Can Come is probably just... It just skips the whole her throwing a tantrum, right? Yeah, it literally just skipped all that. Alright, so same outcome. I think your choices really don't matter at all in this game. It's just for potentially funny dialogue or, you know, stuff like that. So Rose just said we can't. You can't be serious. Star says we can't trust her. We can trust her intentions to rescue Lynn. Besides, we don't know the place. Okay, yeah, same thing. Mara says right. He's completely right. Beautiful dancer, Maru and friends form a posse for dealing with the Garage Gang. What the hell did she even say was her reason for wanting to help? That honestly just flew right over me. Oh my god. There. Oh, that's a really cute portrait she gets. She looks way better in this portrait than outside in PS1 polygon graphics. Horrendous. Yeah, that's a really cute portrait. I just barely noticed that's supposed to be a bow, like a ribbon bow in her hair. Well, she is pretty cute. All right. What next? You need a pass from the King of Tiburoa to enter the valley. Go back to the main part of town. Stairs to the right leads to the weapon and item stores. We just shopped in the last town though. I feel like it's kind of... if you need to stock up, okay. Afterwards, leave town. Go to the Barrens, go through them again, and on to Flets. So we gotta backtrack all the way to Flets now. Kind of a beach. Alright. Sounds good. The game up to this point has had very little to no backtracking. It had some in Chapter 1, but it was actually very little. Like, I hardly noticed it. Now it's definitely more deliberate and noticeable. Still not a bad thing, though. Like, you know, that happens, that's just how RPGs are, you know, like... But it is just something interesting I noticed, that there was very little in Chapter 1. But now we're already getting it at the start of Chapter 2. Here. Like the way they did in Chapter 1, they just made you do a whole circle like a tour of that continent in chapter 1. There was hardly any time where you had to like deliberately go right back the way you came. We should rest here. Who should I bring in the party? Who's gonna be like the recommendation of the next boss? Recommended party is Albert and Haschel for the next boss fight. Okay, I might as well just start getting used to fighting with them. So, oops, wrong thing. Place, Jaina, Albert, back to this party again. Check our gear, Night Shield, Therapy Ring, Power Wrist, 78. Albert has more, so we'll trade that. Put that on. So he'll get the Power Wrist. Do even more damage. 94 total attack power. And then Haschel has a stun guard, which does what? Oh god, I thought it would just appear there. Shit. What did it do? Can't get stunned. I guess I'll just put him back on secondary tank status. Night Shield. It really helps save resources when you got 2 people that are tanky instead of just like 1 person. And then you got the 1 DPS. Because I've hardly had to use healing potions at all, really. Not as much as I was expecting to. But we are slightly over-leveled because I got all of Lavitz's additions before he died, so... that is a thing, too. Alright, whatever. We're done. We're not done, but... oh yeah, it's been an hour. I should... like I said, I'm not going to take a break because I'm not going to be streaming for much longer anyway. But I do have to get something real quick. I do have to get up for just a second. Let me make a save first. We lost our fucking red Dragoon spear, man. There we go. Something about shops. Somewhere nearby, right? That must be a clinic. Yellow stands for, like, inns and clinics, right? Where they can heal, like, your poison and all that. Yep. The music in the clinics kind of reminds me of some of the music from, like, Zelda. Like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Oh, that reminds me of something funny I saw. It's totally unrelated, but, like... oh shit, we got a special scene. That's it? Fine, we'll let you buy... we'll let you, but only today. Let's go. Gang members. What? You looking at, fool? Kick your ass. So what I was gonna say is, I mentioned Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, and I was looking through Twitch categories after my last stream. I forgot why, but I saw that when I hit the, what's the name? The classification for horror, like horror games, Majora's Mask came up. I was like, wait, Twitch considers The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask a horror game? I was like, okay. Like, that was kind of a surprise, but...
surprise, motherfucker!
not too much, though. Honestly, compared to Ocarina of Time, there's some really creepy, disturbing shit that happens in that game. Like, actually. Oh yeah, and I said I was gonna get something. What do you say about that? Oh, he doesn't even say anything about the fucking... okay. Let me do this now first. But there is some creepy, disturbing shit that does happen in that game. Like, I kind of get it. I kind of get why they put it in that category. It's just kind of funny and surprising to me. But categories on Twitch can have more than one classification, so... I think it was classified as adventure, RPG, and horror. But I just thought that was pretty funny, because I'd never really thought of it that way. but just from my childhood memories of that game, it makes total sense. Like, yeah, there was some stuff in that game that had me, like, disturbed. Like, what the fuck, dude? There's a lot of disturbing shit in Majora's Mask. At least compared to Ocarina of Time, definitely. I think just in general, there's some really disturbing shit in that game. Mostly just, like, unsettling. Like, obviously there's not excessive gore. I don't think Nintendo, you know, would ever have let it go that far, but there still is some disturbing shit that happens. Alright, let's get the silver vest for Rose, I guess. You could use one. Shane already has it. Meru probably already has it too. That's right. Solace had told me that gendered equipment was a thing. So I guess women have their own set of armor and then all the men have their set of armor. I think it's a little bit more subclass than that. Like, yeah, like the warrior dress was only for Hashel, so like certain armor pieces are unique to just very specific characters. It isn't quite just gender difference. Okay. Oops. Tiara? Looks like all three ladies could use one, but she already has one. Increases hit rate of magical attacks by 10%. Also, Meru is probably a caster type. Like Shayna, but probably more the offense type rather than healer. Shayna's obviously healer. And Rose is a little bit of both magic attack and physical attack type. Alright, let's get one for both. Watch me find one later and realize I wasted money. It's just how it goes sometimes. Whatever. I want to be optimized with my gear. Cool. Who are you? I don't want to see Pa and Ma flattering gangs anymore. I'm sick and tired of this life. Oh. Yeah, I know the feeling, buddy. For completely different reasons and not as dramatic, thankfully. But yeah. Woman at item shop, can you buy something to help me? Yeah, of course, if you have something I need. I'm good with 5 angel prayers or whatever. I know I used one. I'm good with just that, so no. Rave Twister. Wind-based attack for all. Multiple hit. Well, like I said before, I don't like relying on magic items. They're a bit hard to use. My poor thumb is like, I don't want to mash. Please. Meru's outfit does look very much like a level 80, you know, Shadowbringer's job gear for Dancer. The expansion they came out in, you know, that job class. I wonder where they take the inspiration from for that outfit as a general sort of like dance. Because I mean, it's obviously not a coincidence that it's such a similar looking glamour or whatever. I'm still not really in the mood to talk to too many people. That probably leads us to where we need to go, but first we gotta go get permission from the king, as they said, so we gotta go to the castle back in Flats. Oh wait, no. Hold on. Huh, where would that have led? Whatever, we'll be coming back here eventually, so... find out later. Alright, give me a sec. Kept saying I was gonna get up for a bit. Not taking a break. I'm not streaming for much longer. But I do gotta get something real quick. There we go. Oh hey, Rated M. Your favorite game since you were 10? I feel that. It wasn't mine, but I did enjoy it too. I played through this game I think at least 2 or 3 times. First playthrough was with my brother. We both grew up playing it. We got really into JRPGs for a while after FF7, of course. Honestly, our first big... well, I don't know if to call it big or not, but our first JRPG was technically Super Mario Brothers. Or no. Super Mario RPG, not the Brothers part, I think. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars for Super Nintendo, and then we played FF7, and then this game and Legend of Legaia. I can't remember which game we completed first. Legend of Legaia or this game after 7, but yeah. This was the first game that made you feel like a real gamer. I can see why. The combat system does require reflexes and skill to master it.
Take that, flurry of sticks!
There we go. I'm glad I didn't mess that up right after saying that. Would have been funny though. I forgot to switch Hashel back to double punch. Shit. Alright, whatever. Go, Albert. Damn, so close.
Awesome storm!
Good thing we can, you know.
It's rewind time.
Yes!
Really? Why have I started missing this one for no reason?
Yes! Go! Volcano!
Also, forgot to switch his edition back too. I'm wasting battles here that I could be using to level up editions. The problem with having to switch it back when you're getting ready for like a boss fight, but oh well. It happens. Back to Crush Dance, and then you back to Double Punch. Albert's fine, where's that? And his is about to level up after 3 more times. Great. Cool. Let's get out of here. Yeah, it's this way. That's a good point. Oh, he just does that? Yeah. That's a good point, but... I wonder if that's going to be plot relevant. That dragon flying around in the background. Anyway, the way I kind of see it is like, when it's a fantasy game, anything goes. And I feel like the characters feel the same way. Like, they're kind of like Yuffie using ninjutsu in Rebirth. She doesn't use materia to do that. It's just her regular ninja superpowers, and everybody's just kind of like, okay, yeah, like that makes sense. It's like implied in these fantasy games that sometimes characters just have their own innate supernatural abilities that is like outside of whatever the main plot relevant thing is, like the Dragoon spirits in this game. And so I kind of just roll with it and I don't question it too much. But I can see why most people would, you know? I'm just like, yeah, it's anime. You know, people can do like Kamehamehas. It makes sense. Damn it! That could have been perfect.
Awesome storm!
I was afraid I wasn't gonna get that with the counter.
Double punch! Yes!
I don't know what's happened. My brain just has stopped
Yes!
working with Dark.
Go!
And I never had problems with him before. There we go. I forget how long we have to go without his Dragoon spirit, but I remember it being a long time. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay. Scorpions.
Yes! Go! Crash dance!
There we go. I think the camera angle does affect me. Solace did tell me that a few days ago. But that was a thing for some people.
Blossom Storm!
Solid. One more time and it levels up. Missed. You can tell when you're gonna miss if the icon doesn't even show up.
Yes! Go! First dance!
There we go. A second.
Double punch!
I was doing so well too. Really?
You suck!
Blossom Storm!
There we go. Whew. Ooh. Wouldn't feel like a gamer after accomplishing that. I remember sucking at additions as a kid. I mean, I still kind of do. I have to rewind a lot. But there was no rewind feature back in the day. Twin Castle and Flats. We're back. We were barely gone for a minute. Nothing changed. Albert says we need the permission of the Tiburon King to enter the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Right on. Gar says, have you met him? Albert says, I think I met him several times when I was little. Dar says, if the king remembers you, it'll be quick. Meru says, that's our king. Dignity, huh? Albert says, I'm not going to reveal my identity. I am not traveling as the king of Serdio. I am traveling as your companion and Lavitz's friend. I do remember that rated M. I do remember the Valley of Corrupted Gravity being a place I didn't like. I'm glad we're not getting there soon, but although that is the goal, but yeah, I do remember not liking it at all. Thankfully, I'm actually following a walkthrough, which will make it hopefully easier. Hopefully, it's kind of vague, sadly, but... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I better follow this closely. So first, let's go to the entrance. We can actually turn in some of our Stardust soon. For an item. A couple things, actually. We ain't getting past this guy, man. He's just gonna take a look at us up and down one time and be like, you're not getting in with those shoes. Meru says, hey, can you get out of our way? Definitely not gonna work. Giant Gatekeeper says, no way. No strangers can go through here. He pretty much said it without saying it. He just said it. He's just like, you ain't getting in with them shoes. Meru says, never? Never. There it is. Meru says, that big man is blocking our way. Yeah, we noticed. Meru says, I'm gonna take care of that. Meru says, ouch! Closest I got. I didn't do anything. You bumped into me by yourself. You can't enter the castle by doing that. Meru says, hey, big belly! Why can't you let us in? Meru says, hey, Al! you're a king. Can you do something about it? He just said he wasn't gonna... Oliver says, shh, that's secret. Meadow says, aw, come on. Dart, do something. Dart says, there's no way you can let us in. Giant gatekeeper says, there are lots of bandits walking around. I was told to never let anybody in. Janie says, can we at least send a message to the king? I like the music. The gatekeeper says, you are pretty. Oh god, here we go. Shayna, use your looks for us. Come on, one time. Shayna says, what did you say? Uh-oh. Stranger danger, stranger danger! Gatekeeper says, oops, I am on duty. I cannot let you in. I cannot let any strangers in. You couldn't wait to get your black ass out of there. I just saw what you read about, or what you wrote about the corrupted gravity. The Valley of Corrupted. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, even with the guide. Meadow says, what are we gonna do? Doesn't matter what choice I make. Well, we have the rewind feature. Did we break through? What do you guys think? Rose says we're not criminals. Oh, party pooper Rose at it again. Meadow says we are breaking through. I'm gonna whack that belly. Oh my god, she took it as a... Dart says stop it, I was kidding. Oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Giant gatekeeper says, what are you doing? Meadow says, ouch. I told you so. Uh-oh. I have a feeling this happens no matter what choice you make on that. Giant gatekeeper says, don't treat them rough. Just kick them out of town. Oh, fuck. Just ran away screaming. Dart says it's no good. We have to think of some other way. I'm not even gonna rewind. I think that was the funnier choice. I'll live with that. Well, actually, here, I'll just do this. I'll just make a save so we don't have to go through all the dialogue again. I'll make a save and then... I hope this doesn't... Uh-oh. I'm taking a risk. I might not be able to rewind if I do this. Can I? Okay, thank God. Alright, let's see. Maybe something funnier does happen if we say, the other choice. This one, okay. Let's retreat now. Hashel says it's a sober judgment. Like, yeah, good idea. Gatekeeper says, oh, finally you are leaving. Come back if you find someone to vouch for you. Oliver says, Nello the Green Planner. Do you think he knows somebody in the royal family? Hashel says, how about Kathy? You get way more info on what to do if you do this. Let's go back downtown, okay? Yeah. So if you pick the rational option, the game will actually give you clues on what to do next. And you won't get sent back to the beginning of town. The entrance. Well, I kind of like the shenanigans from the other option, so I'm gonna reload that. You get a funny ass scene with Meru, again. If you choose the reckless option. So I'm keeping that. Alright, so who do we talk to? If you visit Kathy, gives you a chance to hand in your Stardust to Martel. It gives you a physical ring and an amulet now. Who the hell was Kathy? I can't even remember these fuckers' names when I'm looking at them. The party suggests Kathy or Nello. But neither is true. But you can't talk to them anyway. Oh, okay. Alright. Was Kathy... Is that the bartender chick from here? Let's see. Yeah, it was. Okay. Kathy says, don't you want to talk about something else? Like stars? You giving this person the rundown? Marcel says, how many times do I have to say it? I want to hear about Stardust, not just stars. Kathy was in the bar? Yeah. Good memory on that one. I couldn't remember her at all. For a second, I was just like, who? Cappy says, I told you that if I don't know about it, nobody knows about it. So don't you want to talk about something else? Oh, it's you. Martel does look familiar. Wait, is Martel the person with the baby on the back that bumped into us back in... No, I can't get a good look at them, but... Hey, guys! That's somebody else, yeah. Martel says, you know him? Cappy says, yes, I do. You're back again, but my boss is not in yet. You know what? I have a good idea. Cappy says, here. She wants to talk about Stardust. Thanks. Martel says, what was all that about? You must be the folks who bumped into me in Bale, aren't you? It is the person with the baby back then. Sorry about that. Oh, says it's okay. By the way, what were you talking about? Stardust? Martel says, you look like you've traveled all over the world. I might as well just ask you about it. Stardust is a miracle stone, and if you collect them all, your wish comes true. And I have a favor to ask you. Why don't you give me the Stardust if you find some? Of course, I didn't say for free. I'll give you something rare that I found on my journey in return. What do you think? Not bad, huh? You don't have to, but if you happen to find some on your journey, remember me, will you? Okay, sure. I decided to stay in this town for a while. I wonder if we can even carry it. Whatever they're gonna give us. It's hard to find Stardust, isn't it? I guess I knew it, though. How about you? Well, I have 20-something. Gave 27 Stardust. Martel says, thanks! Thanks a million! In return, take this. It's the rare thing I promised you. Physical ring. And an amulet. Thanks in advance for the next time. No problem. Okay. Just repeating himself. Oh well, it's not easy, is it? But I won't give up. Okay. There's 2 more Stardust in the castle, so maybe I can grab them and turn them in real quick, but we can't even get into the castle yet, so... Okay, anything else? Mello is the person who let us stay at their house, right? Isn't their door closed in the day? But they might be outside. It is closed, so... Okay, yeah, he's out here. Mello says, what? You want to go to the Valley of Corrupted Gravity? I recommend you change your mind. Oh yeah? Why is that, buddy? Nello says, lately they say the Barrens are infested by bandits called the Garricks. Of course, when the earth is filled with green, I think those gangs will change their attitude. King's permission is required to go to the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Cannot help you. Okay. So... Whew. It's just about my bedtime, but I will talk to who we're supposed to talk to first. Wait, where are they? This is Fester's house, but I'll be back in a while. Up time. An hour and 42. This was a short stream, unusually, because usually I do like 3 to 4 hours is what I've been doing. But I started late today because I had some stuff to do in real life. Obligations. Item shop. Okay. Is that one? I guess we'll find out. I think that one's the weapon shop, actually. Let me try this one first. See if I'm right about this. I was right! Got it! Professor says, it's a little expensive if I curtail... It's a little expensive if I curtail food. Just gonna start rationing. Going on a diet for the wallet. Oh, Dart. Are you looking for something? Dart says, no, I am not. Professor says, oh, you look troubled. I would like to say I can help you, but I am a little busy now. It will be over soon. I need some materials on stars for my research. I have to look in a couple of more places. I have to go now. When I finish my errand, I'll be available. Ask me whatever you want. Okay. The music. So I'm guessing we just go to his house. It'll be open. No. Where did he go then? The marketplace outside the castle. Then he invites us to his house. Okay. There he is. Buster says, oh boy, we run into each other again. Was your problem solved yet? No. Tara says, not yet. I guess you're the only person who can ask, or we can ask, Buster. Buster says, I see. Fine, I have finished my errand. You can come to my house and talk. Is it gonna magically turn nighttime just so it's open, or is it gonna be open during the day? Oh, option C is just gonna teleport us there. Alright. I've noticed that it seems like they don't have a pre-rendered background for night and day for certain doors to be open or closed. So the same doors will always be closed during the day, the same doors will always be closed at night, etc. I think that's how I remember it being back then. Lester says, Garrett gang, I see. I don't still know how to pronounce it. They must have taken one of your most important possessions. If you're thinking of venturing directly into their hideout. Kind of. Dara says it's not just a memento. It means more than that to me. Maro says we're gonna rescue Lynn too. Lester says I understand. Shall we go to the castle? Lester says I can take care of it. I have a side business in addition to being an astronomer that lets me freely enter the castle. Nice. Mara says, what are you doing, Fester? Like, what is he... Okay, like, what's his occupation? I can guess. He's a governor or he's from royalty? Huh. Let's just say royalty and see what happens. He's from royalty. Mara says, wow. Festa says, no, I am not. I think it's Mr. Albert who is from the class of royalty rather than me. Albert says, no, I don't think so. Anyway, aren't you the governor of Princess Lisa, Mr. Fester? That's what he said he was. Okay, let me rewind and see what they say if I get it actually right. He's a governor. Dara says he's a governor. Fester says, yes, I am. You can enter the castle by mentioning my name. Dara says, oh, can't you answer some other way than that? That's boring. Dara says, you think so? Completely different dialogue. Fester says it's time to go. Let's head to the Twin Castle. Follow me. Guessing that was gonna happen anyway after that last line with the other choice. Yeah, I was right. It was nighttime because that was the only way they could. Alright. Hey, buddy. You gonna let us in? You let us in. Alright, man. Fester's the The homie.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
There's a safe point. Shit, the music. I forgot. Again, even though I just saw this last year. Hold up, buddy. You cannot go that way, Dart. No, I was going for the save point, dude. Can I seriously not? Fuck! Fine. I wanted to talk to this guy. This is the way to the Chamber of the Sun. King's yours there. Okay. I remember meeting somebody in elementary school back in the day who also knew about this game. Like, I mentioned the name of it, and he was like, "What?" He's like, "You like Legend of Dragoon too?" And then we became like best friends. Fester says, "I am here, Your Majesty." Tori was his name. He's a good guy. He's doing well. And he loved Legend of Dragoon. He was also into Final Fantasy and other games, other JRPGs as well. King Zora says, "Oh, Fester, please take care of my dear Princess Lisa for today." By the way, I think I have some problem with my eyes. I've seen many Festers. Fester says, "King Zior, there is only one of me. These people are my friends, Your Majesty." Zior says, "Oh, indeed there is only one Fester. And what is the request?" Albert says, "We are here to request permission to enter the Valley of Corrupted Gravity." King Zior says, Fester. I think I've heard of the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Was it my imagination? Fester says, "King Zior, your ears are fine too. These people need to talk to the Garrett gang, or Garage gang, so they would like to go to the Valley of Corrupted Gravity." King Zior says, "Oh, you too." Well, the other day, a young man named Lin came to me for the same reason. We're getting somewhere. Seems being a daredevil is becoming trendy nowadays. Dara says, "We're not going there for a picnic." But why not? Zero says, Zero says, "You understand all the risks." Fine. Servant, bring the pass for them. Acquired pass for the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. King Zero says, "Be careful." Zero says, "I appreciate this, Your Majesty." Zero says, "It is late already. Why don't you relax in the castle? Please, I'm ready to hit the sack. Get some sleep." Fester says, "I'm going back to work. Princess Lisa's studies are going very well by herself." And there he goes. Wait! Well, are Princess Lisa's studies going well? Yeah, dude. So now we can wander freely. Where's the Stardust? The two that we're missing here. It should be number 6 and 7. One's by the save point. Stardust 6 available after recruiting Meru. In the castle, examine the statue on the right in the main hall. Okay. Puts a text description in the video and then also shows himself running up to it, so. Oh, this is not a chip from the statue. Stardust! Anyway. Okay, where's the next one? Stardust number 7. Available after recruiting Meru in the castle, go up the right tower and go in the first floor room. Examine the central bit. Okay, so underground storage off limits unless you have permission. I'm gonna take a guess and say I have to go this way. Oh, the star tower is there. Cannot let anybody pass here without permission. I think this requires more story progress. Because in the video it's daytime, so not nighttime like it is now. Not only Princess Emile, but also King Zior has been acting strange recently. Oh, recently King Zior has changed. Wonder if he has been under a lot of stress. Well, he seems to be hard of hearing and seeing. His eyes, so yeah. If that isn't normal, seems something's going on there. That is the royal dining room. You cannot go in. This is the way to the moon tower. The elder Princess Emile is on the top floor. Hey, hey! What are you doing here at the moon tower? Nobody's allowed here without permission. Fuck! Okay, yeah, we can't get the Stardust until later. At least I know where it's at, though. I made a mental note now. There's a practice room for knights in the back. It's not open to the public. Fair enough. The way to the Star Tower, the younger Princess Lisa is on the top floor. Okay. That explains why what's-his-name went that way. Please do not what? Please do not behave rudely to King Zior. Alright. History, math, etiquette. Everything I taught to Princess Emile was instantly gone. Sounds shady. Before he took the throne, King Zior was a nationally renowned warrior. Incredibly beautiful, gentle, smart, pure, and wonderful. Princess Emile was like that before. You must already be aware of it, but the Valley of Corrupted Gravity is a dangerous place. Make sure you are fully prepared before you leave the city. I really like the music here. Underground storage, same thing. These are probably the past kings of Tiburoa. They all look so dignified. Darth's face looks really funny in some camera angles. Yeah, I can close this for now. Save PC resources on that. Okay, so a cutscene is gonna happen when we try to leave the castle, and then it'll turn to daytime, and then we can get that last Stardust and continue the story. Perfect. Sounds good. Yeah, looks like that's how it's gonna go. Alright, cool. Right on then. Okay. That's that. Okay. Make a save. Then I'm out. Save slot 5, yeah. I made a quick save here earlier. I'll do it again. Save slot 5. All done. There we go. Again, not as long as I would have wanted it to be. I prefer, 4-hour streams when I can do it. But, you know, sometimes that's just how it goes. Anyway, that's all for me for now, folks. As always, thank you all very much for watching. Appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube, wherever you decide to watch. And until next time, I bid you all to please take care of yourselves, look after each other, stay safe out there, don't die. And I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. And I will see you all next time. Peace. I said next time twice, but hey, that's how it goes sometimes.
Dylan!
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Son of a bitch.